Hi everyone, welcome to this tutorial on how to create an AWS Linux EC2 instance. I am Nandakumar and today I will guide you through the steps to set up your very own virtual server on Amazon Web Services, and let's go on started. First you need to log into your AWS Management Console. This is the URL awsamazon.com, and if you don't have an account yet, so you will need to create one at awsamazon.com. I already have created, so I'm just on the landing page. Okay, so once you create it, you are logged into your account. So you will look like this. I'm just 1 minute I'm going. So once you are logged in, okay, so your management console dashboard looks like this. Here you can access all the services of AWS Office. For this tutorial, we will focus only on EC2. So we will go ahead and click on EC2 under the compute. So in the left hand side, okay, so the services, you click here, there is a compute, and here it's called EC2. Okay, you need to click here EC2. Okay, so we will be loading the EC2 landing page. This is the dashboard, we can see. From here, we can manage all our instances for basically key paths, security groups, and many more options are available here, and you can check it. To create new instance, click on the launch button here. Okay, here you need to click. I'm just clicking the launch button. So once you click the launch button, you will be moving to the next page. So where you can have the information about the EC2 instance. Okay, the first step is to choose an Amazon machine image or AMI. So AMIs are a pre-configured template for our instance, which include the operating system and additional software whichever required. So for this tutorial, so what we will do, so we will select Amazon Linux 2 SSD volume type. It's basically a popular choice for many users, so I am also going to select here. So go here and select Amazon Linux AMI to HMV. Yeah, this one. I just selected that. Okay. So once you selected, so next you have to choose the instance type. You can see here, this is the instance type. So instance type determines the hardware of the host computer used for our instance. For basic use, so we can use for the T2 micro instance, that is most efficient, and it's eligible for the free tier. That means a new AWS user can use it without incurring charges. So we need to select T2 micro and click next, configure the instance detail. Okay, so I'm just choosing here, there are many options, so we need to choose the T2 micro. Yeah, I just chosen it, that's good. And next what we need to do is like, so we need to add another few more configurations. Basically we will see. So here we need to choose the key pair log. Okay, so key pair is basically helps to log into the virtual machine remotely. So basically SSH. So for that we are using the key pair. Okay, so if you want to create a key pair for your machine to log in from your local SSH client, you can create a new key pair, but I'm not going to create a key pair at the moment, so I'm ignore and proceed without key pair. Yes, I'm just selected without a key pair. Okay, so the next thing, network settings. Okay, so here what you need to do is like you need to choose your network. Okay, so edit here. We have able to create VPCs. Basically it's a virtual private cloud basically, and we are not created one yet, so we just go with the default. Okay, and we have an option to choose the availability zone subnets. Okay, so there are 6 subnets available in US East 1. Okay, so but I'm not giving any of choice mine, So I let it default. If I want to choose any one of the availability zone, I can choose 1B or 1E, anything. But at the moment I will just give a no preference. By default it will be created, and auto assign public IP, so it will be selected by default. Okay, create a security group. Okay, so basically creating this security group, so it's act as a virtual firewall for our instance to control inbound and outbound traffic. Okay, so if you want, we can create a new security group. Okay, so otherwise we can go with the this launch wizard. Okay, so however you want, we can choose, or we can choose from the existing one, or we can create a new security group. Okay, we will go with the creating a security group. We use as a launch wizard 1. Okay, we need to provide the description. By default it's loaded, and we are creating a rules inbound security rule. By default SSH TCP protocol and port 22 is enabled, and we need to choose custom or my IP or anywhere. Okay, so it's by default it chooses anywhere, so that from anywhere, so we are able to SSH it. Okay, and the next thing is like add security group rule. Click here if you want to enable any other security groups. Basically like if you want to enable the port 80 for running any application or web servers. So for the web server I am enabling port 80 HTTP, so by default it's enabled, and custom anywhere IP. Okay, so I am source type is anywhere, so I am just choosing 00 network from anywhere, and it's enabled. Okay, and next thing is like we are going to configure the storage. Okay, we can specify the storage volume for the instance. The default volume is 8 GB, which is usually enough for the basic operation. You can increase this size if needed. So, but we will keep it 8 GB and go for the next option. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And yeah, we are almost done. Okay, and one more thing I want to say, go to the advanced details. Okay, here you have an option for user data. So at the time of booting the machine, so if any software need to be installed or like anything you need to be configured, so you can write a script, bash script here, you can run it. But at the moment I am not going to create anything. Okay, I will leave it as it is. Okay, so I'll just go here, and the final thing is like launch the instance, or also we are able to review it. If you want to review, just click here and you can see all the review commands information. Okay, launch instance. Okay, I'm going to click the launch instance. Now our instance is ready. Okay, I'm clicking this instance. Our instance is getting ready, so it's on pending state. So basically we have the multiple states. So running, stop, terminated, pending, shutting down and stopping. So once you create an instance at the very first time, okay, it will be doing the pending state to running state. So even though it's running state, so there is a status check. Okay, so there is a status check, it's initializing. So there is a two type of status check will be done. So one is the hardware level, another one is the OS level. If both the status checks are done, so we will get a 0 of to success. Okay, so we need to wait for that. Okay, it's getting initializing status checks. Okay, we not given any name while creating. We can give the web server. Okay, I just gave web server simply. Yeah, I just choose this, check the checkbox, and here you can see the details about the virtual machine. Okay, it's on the running state. My public IP address of V4 is 384.191.15, and this is my private IP. Okay, and other information, we can see the host name and private DNS, public DNS name, and instance type. Okay, so every information you can find it here. And the important thing, another thing you can go is networking. So if you go to the networking, you will find all the networking information. Okay, so here you can see the availability zone, and also it belongs which subnet ID and VPC ID everything will show. So basically it's a default VPC whichever choose, and subnet is here. So automatically it chooses the US East 1B availability zone, and the instance is created over there. And another thing is like security. Okay, so the new security created for this instance, and if you go here you can find the inbound rules and outbound rules. Okay, so this is the inbound rule. So by default SSH was enabled, and I enabled the port 80 on the TCP HTTP basically. Okay, so that's all. So these are the important things. So we need to look into that. Just go back EC2 dashboard and choose the instance. See here, so 2 out of 2 checks passed. Okay, so as I said, so it's OS and RL both are all good, and it's passed. Okay, by choosing here, okay. So if I want to connect this EC2 instance over the CLI command line, what I can do is I can choose this one checkbox and go to connect, and I can go with the EC2 instant connect. Okay, so here you can find a few information, so instance ID and public IP address of the instance and username of the instance. By default, the username would be the EC2-user. Okay, I'm just click connect. So this is the web browser CLI. See here, our instance is up and ready, and it's launched. So now I am able to connect to the CLI. This is my EC2 instance console. Okay, so I can type few commands. So I'll just first clear the screen. Okay, and then I look for the which is my present working directory. It's a pwd, it's a Linux command. I'm entering. So home EC2 user as I told. So EC2 user is the default user. Okay, I'm just clearing again, and ls minus lrt. So I can see couple of files listed here. So but there is no file listed here, since it's a newly launched machine, it's a fresh machine. Okay, hope this would help you how to create a EC2 instance, and also I have been provided few details. Okay, so if you have any question, please put a comment, or you can let me know over the comment. Okay, thank you.